I feel you, boy. You talking to someone who learned it. I mean, before, I wish I had you earlier to tell me if I didn't know you was all this, I thought you just used to dance as well. I didn't know you had words to go into too, right? But and we on your page. We on your page, so I know some more use those. We on your page.
Really?
But I'm saying, but like the whole feel of the community right now, and that's why I started this thing was, but as creators, we can't go quiet now, boy. It's like we have too much of a story, and we have too much length of hard work and making it through all the time. Like me and Willie was cracking a joke. People talking about, oh, this is going to be the next recession, or this bad for the industry. I said, nigga, y'all never had slow period? Y'all know what it is to make tens of thousands in December, and you ain't getting paid your next check until friggin' April? I know what that is. You learn the budget, boy. But that's when I went from sushi. I went to sushi, and I was like, baby, let's cook at home this Friday. I can make a mean something. Grab a jam sandwich. Grab a jam sandwich. Grab a jam sandwich, baby. See, you don't just get in the peanut butter and jelly. You got to put the guava.
That's like me going on a tree for this guava.
That's what they saying. But and that's all jokes, right?
You turn it into an activity.
To get back to the nuggets of it, but how this is something I never asked nobody, but I think I got asked Steph this too, because Steph had his children go to college and stuff. But how is the balance as an adult now? I think we both were young men, but we pretty much adults now. But how is the balance of art and relationships? Because I'm not married, you're not married. I know a lot of other artists who you just can't find that thing, and I thought I had it. The last girl you saw me with, boy, this April, I had the ring. I already care about the ring, but I was kind of a boss of it. Because I thought I found, boy, after flying off to Miami and Orlando, boy, and having somebody on my team who rolling with me, who supported me, I thought I had her. But how's the relationship balance for an artist in your perspective?
Wow. Okay.
I get it, yeah. I ain't tell you this question. I get you at a real level, dog.
You're breaking up.
Oh man.
Okay. And you want me to be honest with you? Shit.
You gotta be honest. If I could say it's about the propose, and we break up pretty much over nothing, you gotta be honest with me, dog.
Well, the same thing happened to me. That happened to me, like October, November type of situation. I was with somebody, and I thought this person was the one. Because they was there, thick and thin, and they just did something so, for lack of a better term, stupid. And during this time, I was having one of my biggest shows, and they decided to become selfish. They decided to put themselves in the picture to sort of like be like, oh, why the attention isn't there to them at this point.
Oh, boy.
And they did that at the wrong time. When I say the wrong time, the wrong time. And I can tell you, I'm a type of person, once you not show me who you really is, I treat you that way.
Same philosophy, dog. Take me 3 months to get with this one, but same philosophy.
He was with this person for 3 months?
No, we was together for a year. But we broke up in December, and like we ended up talking back in January. But the first thing, same thing you saying, the first thing me and her talk about when we really talk is she say, oh, I saw that you posted the Black Man Can movement because we had these 5 guys from the States, right? So I organized 5 guys coming here, speaking at UB, speaking at QC, do all kind of TV stuff. I'm doing all this right after my girl break up with me, boy. So mentally, like, I just processing all that stress of the breakup, like, at the beginning of the quarantine, but real talk. Like, when I post on my page, that picture of that girl, that was me releasing that I did love her, but I have to let her go because, obviously, things ain't lining up. So, it was a safe place. I mean, a safe post. I ain't damaged my brand or nothing. I ain't damaged my career. Ain't nobody think I was ass or nothing. Sorry for cursing. But it was still for me. It was for me like a real moment where I had to acknowledge where I had feelings to somebody, and I mad. I mad because, and the scenario for me and my world was simple. I picked up a friend, gave them a ride, and dropped them off to the airport. But for her, it was that friend was my ex, and I had a car. I was just in a car, and I didn't communicate that. So, in honestly, she right. In my world, I didn't see it because of who the friend is. It isn't that serious. But in her world, it's taken to the level, and we ended it.
It's insecurities.
I mean, I don't even want to get into the diving part on, because, you know, it happened, but it happened. The thing that I'm talking about, the process, the point from all that, is that the second we got to talking again, she then realized, because the last thing I tell her after anniversary in November was, baby, you know, this is my busy season, December.
Oh, that's one say you was wrong. He said you was wrong.
No, babe, I can take wrong, babe. Whoever got to say it, that's fine. That's life. But listen, the person also was a business partner. I had permission by my girl to do things to my business partner, and I had a car doing transition that was business-wise. And I don't have to explain it to nobody, but I didn't do it with no ill intent. Niggas out there sleeping on girls, giving them STDs, giving them babies, having secret lives. Nigga, all I do is give a friend a ride. And I 30 years old, baby. If I can't give... No, no, real talk, Preston. At the age of 30, even if I in the wrong, at the age of 30, if I can't give a friend a ride at the age of 30 without the woman who I was ready to propose to understanding that it's just a friend and everything cool, then how we can make it through marriage, dog?
No, I totally agree.
And as an artist, back to the point, that was my busy season. I only talk about busy season, but like, that was my busy season. I stressing over UB. I stressing over waynehead stuff. I going from event to event. I using a car because my car was down. So it's like I was in a particular mindset and focusing. That's why I talking to you about this. You can go, that's fine. Because I hang up on you, so I understand where that is. No, but
walking to the
my whole point, my cognition of it though, my cognition is my mentality is where you're talking about, where you in your busy season and you need somebody who can understand that though. Like, there's some days I ain't could be there, but it isn't like, and this is the difference I think for an artist and a regular person would ever feel, right? An artist is focusing on art, right? So I'm either doing a painting, I'm doing a job, I'm preparing for a job, and I'm going to perform and I'm coming on. In that period, yes, in this perfect world, that day is fine, but I don't know if it's Planet Namek or something with bigger, large dragon balls or something, right? But they believe you're supposed to periodically take breaks in your flow, though, to check in on them. And all I've been trying to do is explain to a woman, I could do it, mind you, I could try it, but when you lose that flow, boy, like if I was in the flow to do a bunch of work and I lose that just to say I want to talk to my girl because she wants me to, I lose that profit, dog.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever had somebody when you working be there while you're working?
Yeah, but actually,
and support you.
I would say majority of the relationships I've had, since I've really grown as waynehead, every woman in some way or form supported me, but each one supported in a different way. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's one I could crack a story about where I was in $13,000 debt because of a bad deal, right? And she was like, let's go sell some cookies, we can make this money back. And I look at her like, I don't think you understand. Like, I don't think you understand my business. like,
but at least I was trying to help them. It's a thought.
She was trying, but $13,000 is just like I can make that in December if I can make it to December. I ain't really stressing about that. But it was business. And then I had a next one who was just there, tick for talk. You know, I share a story all the time of when we did customer service. And she kind of, like, when me and her got in the flow together, we got like $200 in tips. Plus, we got paid from the airport. Plus, we went out that evening to have fun. That's the same evening after you bucked me when I was with. I think we was wearing both yellow shirts, and I saw you with your situation and all that. So the funny part is, right? We just come from a gig. We just made money, and I, in my heart, boy, I was in love because I've never found a woman who added to it, dog. Like, you're not only there just waiting for me to finish the job. She kicked in that customer service element. We was making more money. The clients was happy. The customers was happy. These tourists was happy. And I was just in my mind while I drawing faster because now I ain't got to talk. I was like, man, I got to marry this. This is it. You know, I was freaking out in my head. Prospectively, now that I release all that, though, of course it is what it is. Things don't work. You live with it. For me personally, being an artist, and that's why I want to talk to you about this. Being an artist is hard to find a relationship balance. I mean, my own mom the other day gave me a story because my parents went through a divorce. So she gave me a whole story how she believed my dad gave up his good government job to become an artist, and she don't ever want me to become that. And I